So you're interested in the Salida, Colorado area? Well, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the Chaffee County, Colorado housing market statistics for this past February 2025, and Chaffee County includes Salida and Buena Vista, Colorado. And you're gonna wanna stick around into the end because I talk about what it means for both buyers and sellers as we shift into the spring market here. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. This channel is all about living in Salida, Colorado and surrounding areas in the real estate market here. So if that interests you, please be sure and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you're the first to know when new informative videos become available. My name is McCarthy. I am a realtor that specializes in Salida and surrounding areas, and I get calls all the time from people just like you looking to move here. So whether you're thinking of moving here in a few weeks or a few months, please reach out to me. All of my contact information is below. Let's schedule a time to chat and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth transition to the Salida, Colorado area. Okay, so let's talk about the Chaffee County, Colorado housing market statistics for February 2025. Now, to summarize just really briefly for you right now, our buyer activity remained pretty steady. Our home inventory did go up, but our prices went up as well. So stick with me. I'm gonna dive into those numbers and talk about what that means for buyers and sellers. Okay, buyer activity first. The number of homes that went under contract or in the pending status increased by 46% compared to last year, and they also increased compared to last month. So the buyer activity increased slightly, and like I said at the top, remaining pretty steady. Our days on the market did go back up. The median days that a home stayed on the market before it went under contract went to 72 days, whereas last month it was 15 fewer. If you watched my video last month, you know that I made a pretty big deal about the fact that our days on the market went down in January. That's pretty rare to happen in mountain area in the dead of winter. So our days on the market did go up some, but compared to last February, they are down quite a bit. It is 38 fewer than the days on the market in February of 2024. So while the days did go up compared to last month, they're still relatively low for this time of year. And I'd be willing to bet we're going to continue to see the trend of them kind of remaining here, if not going down somewhat, as we shift into spring and a more active buying season. But stay tuned for my video for next month. I'll report back and I'll let you know if I'm right. Okay, now to inventory. Sellers brought 49 new listings to the market last month, and that was 17% more than last month and 2% less than last year. So we ended the month with 153 active listings, which is more than last month, and it's reflective of a trend this time of year. So as we shift into spring, we're gonna see more homes come on the market. So it is really similar to this time of year in prior years. We're starting to see a few more homes come on the market and our inventory is starting to go up. Okay, now to price. The median price point for a home in Chaffee County, Colorado this past February 2025 was $602,500. That is 7% more than last year and 8% less than last month. So prices went down somewhat compared to last month, but compared to last year, we are higher. Now looking at towns individually, the median price point for home in Salida, Colorado was $655,000, while in Buena Vista it was $588,500. Now keep in mind, super small market, so those numbers shift quite a bit between month to month. Now, single family homes closed at 97.5% of their listed price this past month, which is 1.6% higher than this time last year and about the same as last month. So towards the end of 2024, several months ago, we were seeing a trend where homes were selling for less than their listed price, and we've started to see that shift back up. So homes are starting to sell for closer to their listed price than they were several months ago, which is a good sign for sellers and a sign for buyers that you might not have as much negotiation power. But again, that does matter case by case by the house. So keep that in mind. So as I've mentioned, we are starting to shift into the springtime here in the Chaffee County, Colorado area. The entire month of March is pretty much spring break. We have just 1 week, but neighboring states have spring break throughout March. So with Monarch Mountain here and just this being a desirable vacation area, we do see an increase of people coming to town, and so activity starts to pick up. And also the real estate market starts to pick up around springtime as well. So we're starting to see more buyers come to the market, those that were kind of waiting out this winter, and more sellers as well, the ones who were wanting to not put their home on the market in the dead of winter. They're either putting their homes on the market now or starting to. So we're starting to see more activity as we shift into spring. Now, with the increase in home inventory, buyers obviously have a bit more options, but we also, like I said, have more buyer activity. So buyers could perhaps have more competition. Additionally, our mortgage interest rates as a nation have started to go down again. Over the past few weeks, there's been a positive trend of those rates going down, which is making it more palpable for many buyers to purchase homes. And so that combination of the springtime and rates going down, we're starting to see more activity, and I predict there being continued activity as we shift into the warmer season here. So if you're looking to buy, I've said it before, I will say it again, get pre-approved as early as possible. You got to know what your budget is, you got to know what you can afford, and you need to have that in place so if you do find the right home that comes on the market, you can pull the trigger rather than talking to somebody after you found the house. Because depending on the house, you could lose it in that amount of time. I was speaking to my preferred lender recently. We're starting to see that where buyers are used to being able to have an abundance of time to think of things, to make their decision, to get things in place, and they could potentially lose out on that house. So don't do that. Talk to a lender early, get a pre-approval letter, and also talk to a realtor early. Align yourself with an expert in the market. I'm happy to be that person for you or chat with you about that. And that can not only help you get into a home quickly when it comes on the market, but oftentimes make you aware of homes before they come on the market. I know myself and my colleagues, we talk quite a bit about what we have coming up. So it's nice to get a little insider scoop so you can be one of the first ones in there when it comes on the market. And just to work with somebody who knows your needs and can help you determine, is that house overpriced? Is it one of those that's been sitting a long time for a reason? Or is it one of those that you need to act pretty quickly because you're about to be in a multiple offer situation? So in our market, we're seeing both, and we're starting to see more where homes are going a bit quicker here. Now, if you're looking to sell, the springtime is when more sellers start to put their homes on the market, kind of bring into early summer. So getting your home on the market sooner than later is a good thing because you're going to be in front of your competition. And so right now our inventory is still relatively low, so you can have fewer homes that you're competing against. And also, like I say, speaking to a local realtor who understands the market, who can help you price it well and market it well, so you do stand out among your competition. If you have questions about the Salida, Colorado area real estate market, please reach out to me. I'm happy to chat with you further about this market here. And if you'd like this information emailed directly to you, you can sign up. Just send me an email with your information, and I'm happy to send you this, get you on my email list so you can get this video every month, along with a detailed report with all of the charts and graphs with these numbers of them, if you're one of those people that like charts and graphs. Either way, I really appreciate you watching this video, and for your time, have a wonderful day.